Oklahoma reserves. The gentlelady from Michigan is now recognized.
The gentlelady yields to the gentleman from Oregon for 3 minutes.
The gentleman from Oregon is now recognized for 3 minutes.
Thank you. I appreciate your courtesy in allowing me to speak on this. I think it's worth the wait to bring these important provisions together to the floor to work on a path forward and maybe a little hint of restoring regular order. It's important that we invest in innovation for our future. And I would note not just the cutting-edge, high-tech future developments that are so important in my state and in many others that are going to help us keep on the front lines. But it's also important to invest in legacy technology, legacy chips. We had the manufacturing supply chain all over America halt for lack of chips that cost only a few pennies because it wasn't profitable for some to create the legacy chips moving forward. And I hope some of these billions will be invested in opportunities to ramp up that production. It can happen very fast, and it will make a difference from automobiles to microwaves and washing machines. I am proud of work we've done in the Ways and Means Committee under the leadership of Richie Neal to develop pro-worker responsive efforts and deal with the Chinese challenge. Now, because the benefits of trade are broadly understood and spread, but the problems are localized. The impacts often hit individual communities. That's why our provision has a strong trade adjustment assistance program, sadly expired a year ago, setting us back and leaving people desperately in need of this help out of luck. We have a very strong, carefully crafted provision that will help workers and communities alike with an updated, modernized trade adjustment assistance program. We hear a lot of concerns about China, and I share those concerns. Our provisions are tough on China. For instance, we closed the de minimis loophole that allows 2 million packages a day to be imported into the United States directly to our consumers, uninspected in the main, and evading tariffs. It's time for us to close that de minimis loophole. I note that the Chinese give Americans $7 of an exemption, and ours is $800. The least we ought to do is close that de minimis loophole. The trade title is strongly supported by American business and organized labor. We are dealing with the TSP and MTB that will improve global standards and strengthen American manufacturing. The title is supported by AFL-CIO, Alliance of Manufacturers, auto workers, machinists, electricians. People who want to build products in America are advantaged under this. It meets workers' needs, bolsters America's ability to compete, and is attuned to what Americans want. I look forward to the work with the committee moving this forward and ultimately its passage. Thank you, and I yield back.
We thank the gentleman from Oregon for reminding us about the importance of legacy chips and the MTB, and we also thank the previous gentlewoman from California for reminding us about Manufacturing USA, which was proudly started under the Obama administration. And with that, we reserve the balance of our time.